Okay, I'll start with opening up the energy field. Bring in light. Then I expand the energy field. Expanding the energy field helps to hold more light in the system, and also more awareness comes with that as well. Then I clear surface energies. So surface energies are just energies you've been exposed to over the last 1 or 2 days, and also emotions that were triggered. They're just floating around the top of your system. So I'm clearing them. So I open up the energy field again more to go into a deeper layer. Bring in more light. And then again, I clear surface energies just on the deeper layer. Then I clear energies out of the mind. So basically on the mind level, I clear just energies that are there and creating thoughts, so not the energies that that are your personal thoughts anyway, so they stay, but just the excess energy that's creating thoughts that kind of gets stuck there by flowing through the system, and sometimes it gets stuck in certain areas. This is what I'm clearing. Okay, open up the energy field again. There's a lot of light that wants to come in into deeper layers. So I need to open your system up more and more and more. I'll bring it in. And then also open up the central energy channel. This also increases the flow of light and then, of course, life energy in your system. So I'm expanding the central energy channel. And interesting, right away or right now, there's an energy coming in. It contains the information of calmness and then trust, but calmness is first, calming energy. So as I usually describe, life is just unfolding of everything that's happening in the present moment. And this energy with the information of calmness is manifesting in every cell of the body. And it means that the system, so this is like a layer before trusting that life unfolds in the most perfect way for you. But the calmness also gives it like a extra boost or a extra layer to have this trust that everything is unfolding in the present moment in the exact best and perfect way for you. And the calmness just helps, of course, calming the system and also overrides other energies that would be like, would resist or that wouldn't prefer or that wouldn't want and stuff like that. So that the lower vibrational ones, so calming energies coming in. And this brings right away relaxation, but not just for this meditation right now, it does also, but in general, for life experience, just basically relaxing into life experience, just relaxing into it day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, just relaxing. And then the magical word we use is surrender, but the energies before surrender, so the relaxing into life experience, is also something that might be easier to understand for the system at first, also for the mind. So like fully relaxing into life experience. Because when you do, the openness of the system is there, the saying yes to life experience is there. And then everything is just like hundreds and hundreds of times easier than resisting in all of these energies. So more relaxation comes in. So yes, for the system as well this time, but mostly for relaxing into life experience. And this calming energy helps as well. Because sometimes we have energies in our system. So you want to relax, but then there is energies coming up. But you should be doing this. Or no, you can't relax because of this. Or you might not be taking this opportunity that's coming up, or you might not see this opportunity. So there's these little energies. So just clear those, because they're just constantly popping up. There are different ones, but just a few examples, constantly popping up and telling us why we cannot just live in the present moment with what we are given. And we are always given in the present moment what we need in the present moment. So we can't be given things that we would need in like 10 days or a few months. We always are given things when they're needed. And sometimes it's like a minute before that. And the trust is coming in that this is how it is. And again, this relaxation into this understanding. And this is also sometimes like people, they just refer to it as synchronicities. So things are just, aligning in the most perfect way. But this is basically how life experience is. And everything else is not the highest truth. And it's in a way, and it's clearing and transformation. And yes, it needs doing from our side. We just go through our everyday life experience. We do whatever we want to do. We do whatever we feel like is the right thing, the right path, the right work, the right whatever. So we have the doing part. That's what we're here for. And at the same time, everything is aligning. At the same time, we are guided. So it's both at the same time. So clear energies that are basically in the way of that. And it's extremely freeing. Just this understanding that you can relax into life experience and that things are working out exactly how they're supposed to. It's just really, really freeing. So this is a way how you can free yourself. Also, the energy of clarity is coming in. So clarity, what this exactly means for you. So, and now, three different experiences or patterns or beliefs or whatever that are in the way of what I just talked about will show themselves to you. So one after the other, I will guide you through it, and then you can just let this go. So either you can, like, it's information that's gonna pop up, or it's just, you will feel energy leaving your system when you give it away. Maybe you don't really get the content, or you get it in visuals. So everybody will be very different. But this space is now opening where the first thing that's basically in the way of fully relaxing into life experience is popping up now. You can look at it, just observe it. And you just know it's not of the highest truth, and now you can just give it away. So as I usually say, just give it to the Divine Mother or give it to the universe, just give it away. Let it flow through your system, out through the crown chakra, flow up into the universe, because it's not needed. Okay, then the second experience or second thought, whatever it is coming up now. You can observe it and then just give it away again through the crown chakra, up into the universe. It's not of your highest truth. Now the third one, opening up the space. Third one is popping up now. Again, you can give it away. Okay. So, and basically this is something that you can do like all the time, like when you go through your day and you see situations, thoughts and so on popping up where you know, okay, they're not in alignment with me or with how I want to experience my life, with your highest truth, whatever it is, just give it away. You can do that. And basically that's a way you clear and heal your own system. Okay. Then I open up the energy field more. Bring in light. Again into a deeper layer. Okay. So I can see there is now a layer where, let's just say, a bit more critical information is stored. So information that you really did push away because it was definitely not in alignment with your highest truth. It was something painful or something that you really resisted, like really. So we're just gonna go there, and that you know you're filled up with a lot of light and you are in a very high vibration. So whatever we're bringing up, it's not really gonna do anything. You will just see it. Maybe you even feel the emotion, but mostly not. So you can just then let it go. Okay, I just need to go one more layer deeper. Okay, so I'm basically in a layer where a lot of resistance is stored. Resistance towards facing your higher truth or accepting it, because I look. Yeah, again, it's different reasons for everybody, just sharing a few, like, what's the word? Not letting other people down, for example. That's why you didn't choose your highest truth, but you chose theirs. You felt like you weren't capable of choosing your truth. Just one more example. And yeah, you weren't good enough, but there are a lot more. So again, I'm just opening up the space. You can look at it if you want, and if you don't, you can just like pass it through right away. The system is open. So open it for the first information. Yeah, you can just release it again through the crown chakra. Okay, good. Second one, opening up. It's coming up, the energy is coming up. Okay, can release it. Third one. Okay, let's just let this pass all through very quickly. I'm going to just clear what's still left. And I can really see that Most of it came out of the heart chakra, also solar plexus chakra, but heart chakra. So right away, there is a lot more space in the heart chakra. The heart chakra opened right away more. And there is basically now the energy what's coming in at the moment is like, best way to describe it is like a little magnet. So it kind of pulls things out. So we only like cleared 6 different things now, but there are more. So this energy is just taking whatever it can take out of your system. So whatever is accessible right now. And it's just pulling it up. It's just pulling it up. It's 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 clearing. Just clearing. I'm opening up the heart chakra more now, so that more clearing on in that area can happen as well, because this is what the energy is aiming for specifically right now, the heart chakra. So I'm opening it up more. So it's also like pulling energies out of the heart chakra, and at the same time, the rest of your system receives this energy of like the calming energy we were talking before, and the relaxing energy that things can just happen, or the surrender then, surrender energy, so things can just be cleared. I'm also assisting here by clearing out of the heart chakra energies that are not in alignment with you, with your true beingness at the moment, with your true life purpose, with experiences you want to have, or you need to have, or you're going to have in this life. So everything that's not in alignment or pulling you away from that. So those energies I'm clearing out of the heart chakra. Energies that pull you into let's say in a different direction. So away from your highest truth, I'm clearing those out of the heart chakra. So a lot of it has to do with pain, but what's the word in English? Yeah, situations where you were hurt. So I guess this is then the pains from those situations I'm clearing. Situation where you were hurt and the pain was felt in the heart or stored in the heart area, so heart chakra. So I'm clearing it. These are basically big blockages. And there are also, so not just pains where, let's say, the best way to describe it, pains where also the ego was hurt. So not just for people saying like mean things or things that weren't your highest truth and then they somehow like got stored in the system, but also like when somebody said something to you or you were in a situation where the ego was triggered and hurt, like specifically the ego, so that the I, the small self, cleared out of the heart chakra. So where the identification of it, of the situation or the saying or was like very much intact or was just there. So clear that. That's really freeing. So energies where the ego got hurt, where the ego felt as small self, it got criticized, and where it felt it did something wrong. This is a big one. There are also past life influences where so often you don't act on your highest truth because you feel like you're doing something wrong by doing it. And there are past life influences to that as well. So I'm just going to look into one as an example, past life. Okay, big clearing, see it right away, but basically when your highest truth wasn't, so basically I see a young man, he wanted to do something different than what everybody thought would be best for society. So for that community, everybody tried to do things that the community is intact, that everybody of the community could benefit from everybody's actions. And this young guy, what I'm seeing and what I'm clearing and healing, he just saw, okay, but there are different things that apply to me or where I feel like they are better than just doing things for the community. And like the feedback he got for that was like very negative from other people. So he was like, he had to leave the community because of that. And he felt really bad about it. So this is now the specific energy now I'm clearing. And I'm going to clear all the other past lives that are influencing where, so exactly the same energy, where you feel like your highest truth is different from that what is good for the community or even for Mother Earth, for this human incarnation, for whatever we believe what it is. So for the good of everybody, let's say it like that. But you feel like your highest truth is still a different one, and you're not following it because you would feel bad about not supporting like everybody else or Earth. I hope that makes sense. But that's a really big one. It's kind of hard to describe. So I'm healing it. It's actually a big clearing. It's a big clearing out of the system. And this is really also where then the trust comes in more and more that you have to follow your individual highest truth versus the truth of, let's just say, society. That's the best way I can describe it. Because in the end, this is what we are supposed to do, because that's what we're here for. And then if we would all follow our highest truth, we would have a totally different society or experience of this Earth, I guess. But because we don't do it and we follow like certain rules and what we think what's best for community, that's how it's manifesting right now. So just know, when you follow your highest truth, it's going to manifest for everybody else in a much, much better way as well. So everything else is just conditioning, it's just misunderstandings, it's just energies that are, yeah, in the way. And basically, everybody's here and who's doing these healings. I mean, we are basically the people who start acting on our highest truth more. And then this will also not just change our vibration, but also like the vibration, in our energy field, and then automatically also the information in our surrounding. And then other people can hop on that train as well. Or how I always used to describe it, better hop on their car, because we are on a train, meaning everybody goes into the same direction. We can't choose. But if we hop on the car, everybody can choose where they go. Everybody can follow their highest truth. So that would be the best way to say it. Okay, opening up the energy field more. Bring in light again into a deeper layer. So basically the energies that are shown to me are sitting in the second chakra, and they are basically pulling us. So these are energies that have the strength to sometimes pull us into a downward spiral, if we're like caught in something, and we start believing it, and then we have the emotions. I mean, we all know that, right? How this plays out. So we are caught in low vibrational energies, and sometimes then they can actually pull us. So it's the possibility is in everybody's system that we can be pulled downwards. Since most of us are very aware of this possibility or of our low vibrational energies, we just don't let it. But it can happen, and I'm just going to clear those energies that have actually the strength to pull us. So in the way, it's like pull us downward, pull us into lower vibrational energies, and also pull us away from our higher truth. So I'm just going to clear them. I see them just located in the second chakra. So basically, how it's going to manifest in the future is that when you are caught in a low vibrational energy, and not talking about some scars, clearing some scars, because this is something just very specific, but just, when you're caught in like the thoughts and the emotions, and then we create this story and then it goes downward, that the possibility of really going downward is not there anymore. So you can go downward, let's say 1 or 2 stories, but not like 10, 15 stories, so the possibility of really going further down and further down is not possible anymore. So we're just going to clear this mechanism. Then there are parts in our systems that they're small, but they're there, that kind of, let's just say, feel comfortable in a way with negative or slow vibrational energies, or they actually feel more comfort in going into a downward spiral versus being in a high vibrational energy, is being pulled towards your highest truth, and we don't know what's going to happen. So this is new. So there are energies in our system that actually prefer, even though it's the low vibrational downward spiral, but because it's known and because we've experienced it many times before, there's just a part that kind of prefers that. So first I'm going to heal this part. Clear it, it's just a misunderstanding. And it's part of the human mechanism that we enjoy the known and the comfort of the habit, I guess. So I'm clearing that. Also, heart chakra, the misunderstanding that that this gives us safety, or that the known, even though it's low vibrational, gives us a certain amount of safety. Yes, to clear that out of the heart chakra, this misunderstanding. Also, third chakra, the energy of the safety, or the need of safety, or for safety, are clear out of the third chakra. Right away, a lot more light can flow in, or is flowing in. There's a lot of light, a lot of light, a lot of light flowing in, flowing in, flowing in, flowing in. Heart chakra, I clear more of that. So I need safety. 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 I need comfort. Comfort in the known. And in comfort in reoccurring experiences, even though they're low vibrational. So this energy of comfort, or of holding on to these old falsehood patterns. So those ones I was talking before, that are pulling us away from our highest truth, basically. This would be one of those. It's strong. It's really strong. I'm sure it's very familiar to you. And yes, we have the readiness in the system now. So I get the yes of the system to let these systems, these energies go. These energy influences, so they can go. They're not needed anymore. Again, the yes is there. So I'm just reinforcing the yes of the system. Yes, yes, yes. They all can go. Again, I'm opening up the energy field more. Bring in more light. Now we're in a very deep layer, or in a deeper layer, where there is a part, or the energies around feeling lost. So feeling lost, not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do, not knowing what's best for you. Then also the looking for these, so for your truth, or for what's better for you, what can be changed, what can be different, so that you feel more aligned. But in this layer, there is no access to this information at all. It's like very much pushed down. So there's only these low vibrational energies. So we're just going to clear them, because of course they can get triggered up, and there is also no answer down there, right? So there's no answer, just the low vibration energies are stored. And when they pop up, you have this experience, but there will never an answer coming in. Never be an answer coming in. I'm clearing, clearing, clearing. And then there are the questions rising. But what should I do? How should I do it? How should I approach it? What should I change? How should I change? How can I change this? And so on. So these questions are coming up from that layer. I'm clearing them. So basically, when the emotions get triggered, I was talking about before, then also these questions are rising. They just lead to more confusion and lead to more of this, what we talked before, this downward spiral. So we clear these questions. They are not needed. Because the answer is there. We don't need a question, or we don't need to ask these questions. So these questions are already limiting. So when questions like that come up, also just give them away, because they cannot be answered while you're looking for the answer. So often there are questions coming up and there is no answer. So we have to let the question go, to just have clarity of what is in the present moment. And when we have clarity, then there is no reason for these questions. So the question just rises. But it's basically, it just gets triggered up, but it's random. It's just an energy. So we clear it. It's all about what's there right now in the present moment, what's in your life experience. And that's all what's important, and that's all what's given to you, and the rest is just not there. So questions can really be in the way of your highest truth and experiencing the present moment, and also experiencing your highest truth, and then everything else, it's like blocking everything. So we give the questions away, and then we don't need the answer. That can feel big relief in the energy field, because questions can be very, very draining, tiring. And then where do we look for answers? Mostly with the mind. We look in the mind. There can never really be answers answered by the mind. Questions answered by the mind. At least not those questions. So by letting this question go, also a lot of peace comes in. It's just naturally experienced. Because it's there, it's behind these questions. And now, since we've like cleared so many energies today already, like tremendous amounts, you can feel now. So if you want, you can just feel into it. You are a lot closer towards your highest truth. So it's always a process, right? So there is not like you are there in front of the door of your highest truth, you knock and then you walk in and then there is the highest truth and that's it. No, it's like it's exploring. So basically all life experience is exploring of your highest truth, and when you're in alignment, there's less energy influences, less blockages and all of that. You can just be constantly aligned with your highest truth, but only that's the highest truth that's unfolding right now. So it can be different again tomorrow, it can be different again tomorrow, it can be different again tomorrow. So it's really just about being floating in this energy of highest truth that pulls you towards your highest truth. So that's like that's what we can do. So it's a constant process and unfolding. But I give you like a minute or two just to feel into your system, feel into your body, and you are very very close or there at the moment, and just see how it feels, that you know what to look for, or do you know how it feels? Okay, I give you about 2 minutes. So maybe you can feel the alignment. You can just feel this. I mean, the best way I can describe it is maybe you can feel your highest truth, or that you are on it, that you are vibrating on the same level, on the same vibration than your highest truth, on the same information. And it's extremely powerful, extremely powerful. This will be I mean, the best way to talk about this is like, this is the most power you will ever experience in your life when you're fully aligned with your highest truth, basically meaning you experience full surrender, full acceptance of your life, how it is, being in alignment with your highest truth. There's this is the highest, how can I say that? The most power or empowerment you can ever experience. Yes, empowerment is the word, I think. So let this manifest for another minute. And then now it's manifesting. And what's the outcome? Joy in the heart, or joy. So maybe you experience it when it's a very subtle level, or maybe it's coming in a lot for you, but like joy on the heart, from the heart level, from the heart. That's like the confirmation that you are in alignment with your highest truth. So whenever you act on your joy, and I'm talking about joy from like the heart or the beingness level, so from your inner beingness, so not the ego, of course, so from the beingness level, this is the confirmation that you're on the energy of highest truth, your personal highest truth. And joy, I don't necessarily mean like, you know, hopping and jumping, although you can hop and jump around as well. But it's more like a subtle, it's like more subtle experience of joy. So it's not like, it's not like this ecstatic bliss sometimes is experienced. This is very different. It's just ecstatic bliss is like a it's energies working in the system in a different way. Doesn't matter. That's not what I'm talking about. It's not so ecstatic. It's more like an underlying continuous experience of joy, of existence, and of being aligned with life and being connected to your highest truth. And this is a, yeah, the word is joy, but it's like just something that follows you around everywhere. But it's not so much like in the forefront and you're like hopping around all the time in that kind of way, jumping like a happy person, although you're gonna be happy or you are happy as well. So basically, when this is there, everything is then, so that the understanding of how life works, I mean, you feel it, I'm just gonna share it in words. Everything is perfect as it is. There are no mistakes. There is trust. There is surrender. There is truth. There is alignment. There is synchronicities. There is a constant just unfolding of a flow of life. Also, when you are in an experience that you don't prefer or energies are triggered up, we have a time right now where a lot of energies are being triggered up that need clearing. So like cosmic energies are coming in and helping us with that. So even though we experience that, we just know it's part of our highest truth, that this is what we need to experience at the moment. And then it makes the experience a lot easier. The energies can pass a lot quicker, although we experience it. Because in a human body, we have emotions. This is just how it is. Yes, there are phases where we experience less emotions or no emotions, but in the end, they will always come back. And when you're in alignment with your highest truth, it doesn't mean that there are no challenges or no obstacles or anything like that. Of course, they will be there, but just seen very differently. Oh, there is this little obstacle, and we're just gonna approach it, and that's it. Like no resistance, no lower vibration energies are triggered up, then creating stories and so on. And this is the highest level of empowerment that we can have in our experience. So I'm opening up the energy field more again, just to go into a deeper layer. Bring in more light. And just know, since we're going into such deep layers today, the energies will continue working in them. Definitely continue working. So, meaning, again, it will be very different for everybody. For some people, don't really feel any content. For some people, it's possible that just more or clearing is happening, or at least information is coming up where they know, okay, this is something I need to let go. It's not of my highest truth. Bring more in, more light. Interesting layer where the question arises, what's separating me from God? Well, the answer is nothing, but let's see what else is there. Okay, I guess in the layer where we are at the moment, it's very clear that this is how it is. Okay. So we can just bring this layer forward, or this information can surface into the layer where we are acting at the moment or living at the moment from. And it's not about like going through your day thinking, oh, I'm God or I'm part of God. It's not about that at all. You can, but it's really just the information and the natural understanding from your beingness or from your system that this is how it is. And it gives you like more empowerment, it gives you more the understanding that you're here for a reason. I guess if I say that you are special can have a weird understanding, but that you are special, what's a better word? I don't have a better word. So not that you're like special versus somebody else is not, it's just that you are and everybody else is, but this information is surfacing for you, that you just have this understanding there. And now this information is also manifesting a lot more in the heart chakra. And it gives you more empathy for you and others, more allowing others to be how they are, not wanting to change them, and just understanding and knowing that they're also part of God and they do their best, but if they can't act on that, just means they're not in alignment with the highest truth, and there's just a lot of stuff in the way of this understanding or this information. And you just know that from the heart level, and that's why there is a lot more acceptance for people there, even though they like do stupid things, they say stupid things and all of that. But it's like you have more understanding for who and what they are, that they are a soul who is incarnating and also goes through this journey like we do, just on the level where they're at, and that you can see more. So it's not that you will look at them and then you see like God popping up in their face or something as image. It's more like a knowing we're all the same. There's just the how it's manifesting in the human is different. So this knowledge is just more there. This acceptance and not wanting or needing to interfere and not wanting or needing to change people, only if they want to help, they want help, or they ask for help, they're open for help. Other than that, it's just this acceptance that some people are just not in full alignment with their highest truth, or they don't even know that something like that exists. Again, this frees up the system a lot, just this information. And I let you sit with this for another minute before I then close the session. Okay. We are finished.